Hey there, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about how doing squats every day can completely transform your body. Squats are one of the best exercises for your lower body, and they're easy to do. So, if you're ready to improve your fitness level and get in shape, let's get started. I know most people want to do squats so that they can have a bigger and better shaped booty. It has gotten to a place where people think that squats are only good for that. It is even rare to see men doing squats because of that misconception. There are many reasons people of each gender should do squats. Here are some of the reasons. To get stronger joints. When you do your squats correctly, you will notice that your joints are engaged, namely your ankles and knees. Squats are your ticket to stronger joints, which will shield you from injury and some joint-related diseases. To have a strong core. Doing squats helps strengthen your core. You should note that strengthening your core and doing squats go hand in hand. The more squats you do, the stronger your core. Having a stronger core makes you able to do your squats better. Hence, if you want a strong core, joining one of the numerous squat challenges out there might be just what the doctor ordered. Keep you engaged. When it comes to squats, there is something for everyone. There are so many types and variations of squats that you can never get bored. There are squats recommended for every gender, every body type, people of every age and so on. With squats, you can never get bored. You can only get tired. They can be done anywhere. Most of these other types of exercises require you to be at a particular place, either the gym, a field or even a sports center. Some require you to have equipment. The best thing about squats is that they can be done anywhere at any time. Are you wrestling with the afternoon slump in the office? Lost for motivation on a lazy Sunday at home? Waiting for the oven to ding or for your washing machine to do its job? Why not do squats? They help you get better elsewhere. Most people are usually cross-training, and if they don't, they should be. What is cross-training, you may ask? This is when you train all across the board. A good example is a cyclist that goes swimming, does yoga and lifts weights instead of strictly staying in one lane. Cross-training is important because it, 12, helps prevent overuse injury. This kind of injury happens when you only do one type of exercise or workout. Cross-training helps prevent this, as you will be able to do different types of exercises. Helps athletes and all people bounce back from injuries. It helps condition your entire body and raise overall fitness. Cross-training means you are not concentrating on only a particular body part or exercise. It helps you be all-rounded and balance everything in your body. How do squats help with this? For you to effectively cross-train, you need to have a strong core and lower body. Squats are exactly what you need to achieve that. Look good. Squats help shape your legs and your booty, and hence you end up looking fantastic. You get a complete leg workout. When you do your squats correctly, you are able to strengthen most of the muscles in your legs. As you lower yourself down during a squat, you are primarily working your hamstring. When you stand up during your squat, you are working muscles like the glutes and the quadriceps. Types of squats. There are different types of squats. This is what makes squats one of the go-to exercises. With that said, what are the different types of squats? Basic squat. This is the squat that we can say paved the way for all other variations of squats. 1. How to do a basic squat. You start by putting your feet shoulder width apart. Your toes should be slightly out, and your hands should be at your side. The next step is to hinge your hips and to bend your knees as you sit back as if you are going to sit down, and allow your arms to raise up in front of you. While doing this, you need to make sure your knees don't fall inward and that your back stays straight. When your thighs are parallel to the ground, stop and raise up by pushing through your heels to return to the starting point. Goblet squat. To perform this squat, you stand with your feet hip width apart and hold a kettle in front of your chest. While you are doing this, you need to make sure your elbows are pointing towards the floor or down. The next step is to push your hips back and bend your knees into a squat. After that, return to your starting position and do this all over again. Wall squat. This is advisable for people who have hip or knee problems. 1. This is because the wall will help offer extra support. To do this, you need to stand with your back against a wall and make sure your feet are at least 12 inches away from the wall. You then bend your knees while dropping into a squat position. While doing all this, you need to keep your back on the wall. Stop when your thighs are in a position parallel to the ground. When you get there, push up through your heels back to the original position. Kong squat. To do this, you need to stand up straight with your feet wider than hip distance apart. Make sure your toes are pointed slightly outward and place your hands behind your head. Hinge your hips and lower your torso down until it is almost parallel with the ground. Sit your hips back and bend your knees until your thighs are parallel to the floor. Once in that position, return to the original starting position by pushing up through your heels. Pistol squat. This type of squat is a bit advanced. This is because it is done using one leg. How to do a pistol squat. Stand with your feet together and extend your hands out in front of you. Lift either your left or right leg up from the floor and extend it in front of you. Squat down using the other leg, lowering yourself until the leg lifted up is parallel to the ground. Stand up and repeat with the other leg. Modified pistol squat. Just like the other variation discussed above, this also requires you to do it using one leg. This is how you do the modified pistol squat. Sit down on a chair with a dumbbell held by both of your hands just in front of your chest. Lift one of your legs so that it is hanging above the ground. Push up through the leg that was still down until you are standing with that one leg. Bring the hanging leg to a 90-degree angle at hip height. Return to the initial starting position and try with the other leg. 7. Side kick squat. This is the basic squat with an added kick to it. This type of squat helps increase your balance. How to do it. Drop down into a basic squat position. When you are coming up, kick one of your legs up as high as you can. Go back to the basic squat position and do this again with the other leg. Squat jacks. To do this, you need to drop down into a basic squat position. Put your hands behind your head. Jump your feet out and back in. While doing all this, make sure to maintain the squat position. Squat walk. This helps increase your endurance. It is basically a squat with walking attached to it. To do this, you need to drop down into a basic squat position. Without coming up, walk one foot in front of the other. Try and see how far you can go. Wide stance squat. This is also called the sumo stance. This is because of how wide you have to put your feet while doing it. It helps activate the muscles of the inside of the thigh. Plie squat. To do a plie squat, you stand with your legs apart. Make sure there is about 2 feet of space between them. Make sure your legs are turned out so that your inner thighs are pointing forward. Place your hands in front of your chest. Bend your knees and move your tailbone towards the floor. Continue to lower yourself until your thighs are parallel to the floor. Return back to the original position. It's a simple and effective way to transform your body and boost your fitness. Remember to focus on proper form and consistency, and you'll start to see the results in just a few weeks. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fitness tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.